Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Yeast Proud Nordics. Last episode, we finished up all of these side quests here in Sonalia Basin, as well as freeing an island and getting some new travelers to join our crew. And so in this episode, all we have left to do are a few more of these blue markers, one of which is a large island, the other is a mini-boss. But before we get into that, I do want to head on back to Adol Island to complete this chapter's mission over there. But before that, if you guys do like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we're going to start, just clear this, because I don't want a marker sitting here. And we're going to head over to Adol Island. We were going to do this eventually, so we might as well just go ahead and try to knock it out now. I don't know how long this will take. I also don't know how long honestly, probably our biggest optional island so far. Don't know how long either of those are going to take. We're going to start with Adol Island here because I am curious what kind of stuff we have. So it looks like our destination is going to be in the southern side because I don't believe we have anywhere else we can do anything. So we'll just follow the objective marker over here and see if this will lead us to our next little dungeon. Now, I did talk about eventually coming back and doing all the arena fights here. We're strong, but I don't think we're that strong yet. We might go one more chapter before coming back here and finishing all of those up. I think we haven't really played as Karja, so I do want to just get her as strong as we possibly can before hopping into it. Do I think Adol will be fine? Yes, but Karja is a problem. Seems you've scrounged up all the antiques you'll need to explore onward. What say we move our little contest along, then? First, to unravel why Oland went to ruin takes home the win, right? Seems like kind of a vague rule set, though. I mean, what's unraveling even entail here? Good point. How's this grab you, then? The key to unraveling the island's mysteries lies within the chronicles recorded on its runestones. The one who discovers the most comes out on top. Sounds fair enough, nope. Doesn't matter so much what the runestones say then, just how many we track down. It's all the same to me. You and Adol have already found a runestone, so we'll tack that onto the score as a handicap in your favor. 1-0. You're really okay with that? Come on now. I have made the suggestion otherwise. Sorting this out now does save me the trouble of calling foul play down the line. But that's only part of it. Plainly put, I don't much expect to lose. You sure talk a big game. I don't see Astrid around, though. She being left out of this? Well, she's the only non-mono wielder among us, now that you need the reminder. Anything else, or can we finally get this rolling? There's no downside on your part. In fact, your tight schedule might even thank me. Huh. Just don't come whining to us after choking on our dust. Oh, I'm not the one who needs the concern. Now, without further ado, let the competition begin. Alright, so we have the competition. Do I pull this? Yes, we do. Let's pull this out of the way. Run. Start running. Start running. Adol, get out of there. Okay, we survived. Okay, well, can't go back up that way, so... Did that create a path? Yes, it did. Okay, I was trying to see if that created a path up to here, because there was this chest we couldn't get to, and I was wondering how we were going to be able to get it, because it didn't seem like there was a ability we were missing to actually get up here. Shatter this, grab some sparkling white sand, and then open this chest for an Abiding Love Plus. This will give all stats +2 and all substats will increase. You might remember, I think we actually already have one of these over in release over here. No, we have the regular Abiding Love. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... Which one's my worst one? This is technically my worst, so let's swap this over for an Abiding Love. There we go. And now, we'll go ahead and head on back up there. We should now be able to start exploring. I'm pretty sure the way this works is that, like, we won't have an additional thing we need our time. I love these enemies here. There's just so many of them. They break... Like, the game itself doesn't slow down. It's just the enemies that slow down. But this should be the area we use both the time stop and the pull. There shouldn't be one for each of them, if that makes sense. So, like, we won't have to go somewhere else now to use our time stop. We should be able to use it right now. These are... the way forward is going to be that cavern we saw. But I believe over this way will actually lead us to an area we've seen previously that we just couldn't access. So go ahead and break this. Ooh, gotta keep making sure I use my Mana Sense. Make sure I'm finding all the secrets. There's only one more Mana Crystal on this island, which is surprising, because we haven't even explored like half the island yet. Go ahead and break that. Break this. These enemies are not worth fighting anymore because we are much higher level than they are. And then our hidden chest that we saw our first time through here is right over here. We get some basic craft stock. And then right up here shouldn't be anything actually. But just to be safe, let's check because we do have another one of these blue, white crystals. And yeah, that appears to be everything. We do need to remember, actually, I don't want to forget. We can pull this now. So let's just get this done with. That way we don't forget about it later. I believe that's what the white triangles on the map are places that you can pull with your Mana String. There's some steely bones. And then, can I get this last chest already? Yes, I can. Open this blue chest for a sword star.
Didn't expect this here.
Not anything too insane, but we might as well just grab it now. And I still don't know what this is. But I believe, oh no, there is another one over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and travel back over.
Okay, let's go.
Check that southern side. I don't think we're almost done with this island. I am pretty certain we're going to be coming back here at least a few more times. It seems like we're already uncovering like most of it since the loot inside of... Oh, I can't go this way, I forgot. Since the loot inside the caves and the dungeons count as like that bottom left total. So there's only like 8 more chests to go, 3 more hidden chests, and 1 more crystal. Really makes you think we're almost done with this place, but I don't think we are. Oh, could I not do anything about this yet? No, these were the 2 ravens. Oh, that's what the pull thing was. Okay, never mind. We'll have to come back later once we have something that lets us travel across ravens. And then once we have something that lets us travel up a waterfall, we'll be back in the other direction from where we were just at, over by the, like, main village area. So, let's go ahead and just travel up this way and then head into our next cave. And let's see if this one's as long as the last one is. In we go. This is Eld Wolf's Byway. Okay. Never mind. That number did change. Okay, so this is a completely different section of Oland Island. So I guess it gave us entirely new chests to grab. Okay, so a lot more to get than I thought a second ago. I thought we were almost done, but I guess every other island doesn't split it up this way. But I guess this island, because there's so much to do, split it up so that way each zone gets its own list of treasures. We get some sparkling white sand. Do I have anything else I can use that on right now? Not really. I just don't really care about. We'll grab movement speed, why not? That's how quick we get to the target. I don't really care about upgrading the damage on any of the antiques. We do have a new fish here with medium bait. Let's see if we can get it first try. Well, it's at least a fish. It's not a blue sparkle, so... Well, I don't think it is, but I guess it could be still. Come on. There we go. All right, this looks new to me. Rainbow trout? Nope. Varfru. Brand new fish. And that is all the new fish here in this cavern. These guys are going to be level 41, so we are much higher level than them. We did go do that one fight with like the level 50 enemies. That leveled us up really quickly. Otherwise, if we would have come here as soon as the chapter started, we probably would have been around their level. I know we were 43 fighting Yurth, so would have been a little bit stronger, but wouldn't have been this strong. Ton of chests for us to get. I'm hoping we can get them all right here, but we still do need to go back to that previous dungeon because we needed a seal for it. We needed one of the red seals. So it might be that each zone has like options to choose from and you have to come back later if you decide to use it somewhere else. I don't want to fight all these mushroom enemies. These guys are going to be annoying. There is a hidden chest, like right around here, but is it above me? It has to be because I don't see it anywhere else. We're just going to skip through the shark. We really don't need to fight any of these enemies. We are way too overpowered for them. So let's just grab the loot. 500 crystal shards. And then over to the right. Can I get up there? I could have with Monostring if they had stayed up there. Okay, well, that works for me. I don't know if that is the intended way or not. But there's no reason not to do it that way because you can just reset the zone if you need to. And right there is an empty bottle.
A rare find.
And then, sure, we'll just do this attack that hits them all. We've almost mastered it, so if we ever get big groups like this, we should just be spamming it. All right. There we go. And then I'm guessing a boulder's actually going to fall down. We're probably going to pull another one. And that's how we're supposed to get up there. Because there's like that ramp going down. But we'll see once we get up here. Heading over to this left side. Ignoring you, just running into all of them. Launching all of them away from me. We can find another blue chest with a Liar Seal Plus. Get out of here. I think we're actually moving when we do that attack. I think I can redirect it. But I really need to get revenge if I want to do big damage with that. Still can't get up there. Let's go over here because we're going to need to fall down in order to get one of these chests. Maybe both of them, actually. This is the chest we could see a second ago. For a red crest, perfect. If we don't use it in this dungeon, we will need to go back to that first one to 100% that dungeon. We still have the hidden chest. Where is this berry chest? Right over here. Right here are some elding fragments for us. And in the hidden chest, we get some basic reagents. Get all these mushrooms to go away. And then, head deeper in. Yep, there's the giant boulder. I knew we were going to have one that's going to fall down. So, before we pull that, is this going to kill all the enemies instantly? Pull it, then move, pull it, then move, pull it, then move. That's fine, we took some damage. That's okay, though. I actually expected that to kill. I think I took more damage than any of the enemies did. But with that hold, we should... Actually, there's no reason to go back down there. That's how we were supposed to get that item, was that the boulder would explode down there and we'd be able to go down and collect by climbing up the remnants of the boulder. But we used our string, so we don't need to do that anymore. Where is that crystal? Right over here. There are 13 of them. This cave must be like We must not be able to get through this entire cave right now.
Make tracks.
To have 13 crystals in it, and I've seen one so far, either that or it's just massive. Get some more white sand there, and then this chest is tucked away right over here. Some antidotes for us. And then it looks like we're already at the monostone. Because I believe that's what this marker means. Right over here. No, that's just a place for us to use the red seal. So we'll go ahead and use that here. And then we just need to remember we'll have to go back to the other one later. Use our red crest. One crystal. Oh boy. I hate this. Let's heal. I just don't want to listen to the beeping. We've almost mastered this AoE skill now. Just in this area alone, pretty much. Alright, and inside this area that was guarded, we find a strength elixir, primarily increasing our strength, which we will, of course, use on Adol.
Stronger the better. Fine.
And then we can head back out. We have a buried chest, 2 buried chests over here. First one is right over here.
Found something.
With 3 golden potatoes. That is a rare ingredient, I think, for cooking, even though we haven't done too much cooking. And the next chest, right over here,
Found something.
for 3 yellow lumps. Oh, I will go ahead and fight you. We've only fought one before. And it was... Is this the version I fought in the arena, or is this the version I fought in Fallen Island? I don't know, but we'll take him out either way. It's been a while since we fought one, and we don't really fight him very often, so... We'll take this opportunity to learn its attack patterns. How does it break through? I know that white attack where we see, like, the puffs of air come out from the attack. I know that's where they can break my guard. But, like, I don't even think perfect guarding does anything. I think they just always break through. I don't want to fight the rest of you. Karja can deal with it. And we're at the end. But it still says there's so many more items. So this must be connected to different parts. And we come back and find them later. Because there's no way. Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere else for us to go. We're at the end of this dungeon. Nothing else tucked away over here. But there is one more chest for us to grab. This looks like a boss fight. We get Yarn Greeper. A antique. Grants mana action. Well, this is exclusive to the proud version of this game. The antique just now obtained. The Yarn Gripper begins to glow. You can now use the mana action Mana Hold. Another antique. Must have been here on the island. Ticks me off to admit, but maybe taking Kanut's gauntlet up was worth the hassle after all. Chop chop, shield brother. Let's see what this thing can do. Mana Hold. Use ZL near holdable objects to lift them. Choose a direction, then use A to toss. Place objects in special locations or as makeshift footholds to pave a way forward. So this is just the Breath of the Wild moving, I'm guessing. Oh, you can't move with it. I see. Okay, that launches really far. Yep, let's reset them. That is a very weird arc. Okay, launch lower. Get out of here. I'm trying to learn how to use my new gauntlet. Can I mean, is it better just like... Uh-oh. Okay. They can go in the ground. How far away can I grab from? Pretty far. which is good. Because that means for something like this, I can just kind of pull the objects over to me. Let me see here. I'm just going to inch it forward. Okay, there we go. Now what? Was that just to, like, show me how to use it? And I didn't actually need to place them there? Mount Meldal Ridgeline. Ew, hell of a gust here. Think we're about halfway up the mountain. Cave seems to have spat us out on its ridgeline. Shield brother, look over there. Ho ho. What's the point of a tower way out here? In our case, they're typically used as watch posts. That's beside the point. Canute's gonna overtake us if we don't get a move on. And again, even going at full tilt, there's probably no winning. Since when are you so defeatist? Yeah, well, honestly speaking, I don't think we stand a hope against Canute. Remember before, Adol, when you spoke up while I was faltering?
I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
Truth is, Canute's the one who first planted those insecurities in me. Something happened between you? How to put it? This is kind of a long story, but...
It was during my 4th expedition in Bretagne. The Baltic Sea Force and Danish military had come together for a massive joint operation. Having built up some decent experience by then, I was assigned to lead the vanguard for the first time. But my focus skewed too heavily on following the plan to the letter, instead of on the tides of battle. Before I knew it, I found myself isolated square in the middle of enemy lines. That's when Canute pierced through their ranks and saved my sorry hide.
But wasn't that a good thing?
Think again.
That all the great pirate princess amounts to? Puts the name to shame. Turns out, you're a bigger snore of a Norman than I took you for. And here I thought we'd hit it off more. Pity, pity.
Took me to task and then some, saying that. Of course, I always knew he had a lot of lip to give. But what really blew me away? The fact that it was Canute's very first offensive. He'd never been on an expedition till then, so I'd never been able to get a fix on him. But after that, his every maneuver and every engagement went off without a hitch. And on the backs of that one campaign, Danmark's sphere of influence grew that much bigger. Up to that point, I'd been convinced that I stood on the battlefield of my own free will. But seeing Canute gave me a rude awakening. He's a first-class warrior and mono-wielder both. At times, he'll even read his enemy's every move, playing him like a cheap liar to carry the day. And then there's me, only ever acting at Grimson's beck and call.
But you're past that now, aren't you?
That's the hope, at least. At the time, I was too afraid to admit that I had nothing going for me. So, instead of trying to unpack myself, I looked away altogether. Guessing that's what you felt through the cuffs.
And what have we here? A little gossip sesh on Canute?
Astrid? When'd you...
Sorry about him, by the way. The man's blunt as a hammer and just as consistent. Oh, here's an idea. How about I let some of his weak points slip to make up for it?
Out of the question. That ain't Shield sister behavior. Besides, you're the one with the raw ordeal, having him for a shield brother.
You're telling me. We were right in the middle of storming a fort in Bretagne when, out of the blue, he says we're off to Abelia Gulf. And try as his men did to ask why, they didn't get a word of explanation.
No kidding. surprised his old man didn't chew his head off.
King Svalin might have given the order to conquer Britai, but apparently, the how was all left to Canute. From where I'm standing, though, it's no less rough being a shield brother to Grimson's daughter.
Guess I can see the parallels, yeah? Oh, while we're on the topic, you happen to know why Canute suddenly started coming along on expeditions?
Ever since that one in Britai, you mean? Well, the thing is...
Huh?
Sorry. I've never heard about it from him directly, so it's probably not my place to say. Whoops, look at me, holding you two up. You're still mid-race against Canute, huh? I should get going myself. See you around!
Suppose we did get a little caught up in that chat, huh? Come on, Adol. Let's make for that tower on the summit. Double time!
All right. Higher up the mountain we go. Right over here. Ooh, are these new? I think these might be a new type of the worm enemy we fought before. I mean, not like they're any harder. They actually, they might be the exact same, just higher level. We want to come over here to dig up our first treasure. 100 basic ingredients. Honestly, one of the reasons I'm really here is in hopes that the black sand is around here, so that way we can upgrade our ship. Because that is currently the only material that we haven't been able to find yet. I don't want to jump down. Okay, I actually can't jump down there. Never mind. So it doesn't matter. Go ahead and continue up this way. A chest is hidden right back here with some bitter remedies, and then the other one's going to be up top there. Go ahead and head here. And is that... No, I think that's the same boar enemy we fought before. We can grab a blue chest with a shield star. I think all blue chests are the seeds. And I think all red chests are key items or like accessories. And then the brown ones are like consumables and things like that. Things that you can just get randomly throughout the game.
I think there's something around here. Found something!
We can get 75 basic beast parts from that hidden chest. And then I can figure out how to get up here. Is it going to be another bolt? No, I think I see how I'm supposed to get up there. However, I can aggro... Nope, never mind. I was going to say if I could aggro that mushroom, I could just grapple up to him. There's some sparkling white sand. And then over here behind this boar is a red chest with 50 sparkling white sand. That's a huge pickup. Okay, now how to get over there? Do I have to... Trying to see where the dig spot is, but okay, it's up there too. I think I have to come back for that, so we'll go ahead and just continue forward. Got knocked out of my hoverboard twice there. And down here we can find a blue chest with a chalice star in it. And then head back up to the top. We want to get on this little ridge over here to the right. That's our destination. We can go ahead and just crack that real quick. And then make our way around here. There are some enemies up there. I need to turn my auto lock off. Auto lock on off real quick. That it was really good at first, but it is really difficult when you don't care to be fighting all the enemies. Then it's just annoying to be locked on every time you're trying to run past them.
Found something.
Ooh, black silver sand, perfect. We need a lot of that, but I am more than happy to only get 3 at the moment because that will still let us get a upgrade. I don't think there's anything tucked away over there. I hope not, because I don't want to go back. If I need to, I will, but over here is another blue crystal, and then tucked away back here is a blue chest with another abiding love. Man, it really likes giving these to me. mean, we could just make this entirely red, but honestly, let's just give it to Karja. She needs stuff like this. We've been hoarding it on Adol. And it's good because it increases all stats. But she definitely needs to be able to use some of it. Can I reach up here? Let me go ahead and monohold. No, please don't go down there. Please don't go down there. I don't see a way to reset the puzzle here, so... Okay, well. Can't do anything there anyways. Release this... Where we get some more sparkling white sand. And then... Okay, so that's where we can reset the puzzle. Come over here. I see. Okay, so I have to have this one in place. Meaning... I'm assuming this is locked right now. Yeah, okay. I need to pull this and throw it kind of over there. Grab it again. Throw it over there. Can I, like... Yes. You can, in fact, hold it to launch it farther. That's what I was trying to find out. Okay, throw it up there. Perfect. And then... put this one right there. You have got to be kidding me. Why? Why? What it did was it snapped in place behind the wall. Why would they even code this into the game? Oh, that's so annoying. Let me just start with this one then. Oh, that is so infuriating. Why would they even let you snap it into place behind the wall? That makes no sense. Falcom is really good about making everything have a purpose. But that, come on, Falcom. You could not have thought that was a good idea to just snap these things in place like that. There we go. Climb up here, grab this chest for a chalky key.
Looks valuable.
But the question now, how do I get this chest? You know what I probably have to do? I probably have to pull both of these over there and then stack them on top of each other. So let's examine. Actually, let me check one thing. Okay, it does not work that way. I was seeing if you could like have it hover in place. Launch. Why? It goes so far. I actually didn't know how far it would go. Let's go ahead and get it up there. It's definitely made to be thrown and not just set into place, which is what causes some of the problems. So we set that there. And if I can, I'd like to set this one on top of it. That might be harder to do. Okay, there we go. We do that. Oh, wow. Could I jump on top of 3? I mean, this is obviously not the intended solution. No. Okay. There has to be another way to get that. Because I don't see a way to jump on top of 3 of the hewn stones at the same time. And unless I'm missing, like... Unless I'm forgetting a mechanic here. We can't get that just yet, and there's no enemy up there. I'm just going to hope we pop out up at the top over there. So, let's go ahead, use our chalky key, and head inside.
It's a little rundown.
And here we are in the Ragnar Tower lower level, which makes me hopeful that we'll be able to get spit out in the upper levels. We do want to fight these guys because they have the metal bones, which is like our next big upgrade material. What am I trying to grab onto? Oh, there's an enemy over there. Got it. Ooh, new enemy type. This is cool. Looks cool, at least. Over here, we get some more extinguishers. Good items to, honestly, at this point, probably sell, just because I haven't really been able to utilize them. Okay, there we go. Counter. I want to use this ice attack even more, because it's just so cool to get the break with it. Ooh, that was not the attack I was expecting. I think there's another enemy that I picked up there. Yep, a little mushroom. How does this work? Okay, it'll still hit if you're like on top of the enemy when you like do the sword slam. But you really do just want him to be pretty far ahead of you. All right, there is a chest down. I didn't see it because I didn't use mana since we were in this room. There's a rainbow lump. I thought at first that was going to be in the next room over. Because I saw it on the map when we used it like over here. But I thought it was going to be a room over. It's not looking hopeful that we're going to be spit out somewhere else, though. Not right now. Maybe just once we get to the very top of the dungeon, we'll be able to, it'll, like, put us on the roof, and we can just jump down. Hopeful thinking, hopeful thinking. Otherwise, I have no idea how we're going to get that, unless we, for whatever reason, get a double jump ability at some point in the future. And I don't think we get a double jump ability in this game. I think a double jump ability would trivialize so many sections of this. There we go. We get some basic craft stock again. Then I have to get up there. Well, I can just parkour this, right? Yep. Okay, well, if I was better at parkouring, I could. Try this again. There we go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Get perfect blocked. This is a problem. I don't... Let me just mana string over. I guess I could have done... He hit me with a single shot, and I fell. Okay, let's try this again. Mana string over. Make sure to block. And there we go. And we can grab the chest behind him for 20 sparkling white sand. And that kind of disproved my theory of all blue chests are... that all blue chests are seeds, because we got white sand from that one. Come on. I do like how the enemies can break the items, and you'll still get the rewards from it. Okay, let's see if this spits me out outside. Great. Well. Huh. Well, it does. But it doesn't really matter. Because this isn't... We're so high up now that, like, there's no going back down from here. No easy jumps back down. Okay, what does it want me to do here? Not what I was really hoping for, but I'll take it. I was seeing if I could just mana string up to this. Grab it. Throw it over to that.
What's this?
What's what, Adol? Is there an item up there? There is. So I can... Actually, don't even need a mana string that. I can just make this jump here in a second. Ow! Stop blinking at me. Swap over to Karja here in a second. Stop telling me I'm almost dead. Okay, so we mana string. Swing. Oh, gotta start swinging. There we go. No, why? Why? I like flew too far and didn't land on the blue platform. Let's just skip that. There's a reason these... Well, actually, no. This is a brand new place, so this makes no sense. But either way, go ahead and come down here. My theory was that the blue platforms were added in the Pride version to make some of the sections that were harder in the base game a little bit easier. But because this is a section that's exclusive, or this island is exclusive to the Pride version of the game, doesn't make sense why they would add these if that were the case. Oh, barely made it. Okay, we'll take it. Grab and throw. Yeah, you really just have to grab and throw. Now, you can also see a reticle. Oh! Well, this is cool. Well, would have been cool. I thought I was aiming this correctly, but it goes really high up. Okay, there's one. And this should land. Nope, still overshot it. That is crazy how high up of an arc that takes. There we go. All right, break this open. Why? Why? That's okay. I swapped over to Adol on purpose there, but I wasn't expecting it to just drop me. Throw this over to here. Go up this tower. I wonder if this is ever going to be used in the, What? I don't really know what happened there. I don't think the monohold will ever be used in the base game, unfortunately, because it was added in the Proud version of the game. Hopefully I don't need that, because I'm not going to be able to get it. So if there's an area you can only get... Oh, no. Oh, I got to be careful. I got to be careful as I run through here. Ooh, we got lucky there. I got to remember to keep using my mana sense as we go up, or we will miss out on some chests. Was that chest up? I don't see how I'm supposed to get up there. I see that, like, I could grab it. And then I could launch it up there. Kind of. We'll have to come back for that one. See if there's going to be a way for us to get back up later. I've almost mastered this skill. That's why I keep using it. We're very close. Okay. Where's the bird? Glad that still landed. Okay. An enemy's defeated. Ooh, boy. Glad I blocked there. Okay. And blow up. You're kidding me. How did that happen? Okay, there's that one. And then aim lower. There we go. I'm assuming this is going to make my life easier later on. We have a dig spot right here with some basic ingredients. That's the way forward, so let's go back. We're still missing another chest that I don't know how to get. This might just be a we come back at the end of the game and do cleanup. Because otherwise, I'm not really sure how to get some of it. Let's return all the blocks to their initial location. This would be neat if... Okay, never mind. I was going to say it'd be cool if you actually need to return it, to return that block to its initial location. We get some gold. Let's hold off and then grab. And launch. This is the easy enemy to deal with. Okay, well, we're gonna have to come back over here anyways at some point once we get another red sigil. That is 2 more red sigils we need. I'm still going to assume that's not going to get me over here, though. And it's definitely not going to help me with that first floor. But let's see if I can just run this. Does this just jump across? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, that was almost even worse. Okay, let me... Oh, it reset everything? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's throw this over to here. We don't need to worry about this fire. Get out of there. We have this chest above me, which I actually think I could have gotten first. Let's try not to fall this time. I've never done, like, actual parkouring in this game, because there's been, like, no platforming for us. Just be careful this time. Take it a little bit slow if we need to. Get over here first. Grab this blue chest. For a Sin Star. Amazing. Throw that on Adol.
Fine.
And then... Gotta be careful with this enemy right here. Okay, that's fine. Swing across while he's distracted. We gotta, like, blitz him down. No, 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 please. Ooh, we got... That was really close. Okay. Then swing across, and don't go too crazy on that. And there's our Armor Star Plus.
A rare find.
And that is every chest here, except for the one we need the... This was dumb. This was extreme... I would have fallen all the way to the bottom. Except for the one we need the red seal for. And then the one back on the first floor. So I haven't got either of those. Let's go ahead and see. There's got to be at least one more floor here. Yes, because we still had more blue crystals. Break that one. There is a chest above me.
Mana looks like a sturdy one.
I got to figure out how to get over there. Maybe it's just use my hoverboard from the very top here. And I'll get like enough speed to make that jump. Go ahead and break this real quick. That's all the blue crystals as well as all of the hidden chests. Got a blue lump. Okay, let's see. Do I just have to get enough speed and then jump?
What's this?
Clearly not. Well, it's close. There might be another... I mean, this looks just like a place a boulder would fall from. I just don't know where it would come from. But either way, I can't get it yet. And if I can, I'm just really bad at making that jump. We can still get faster with our board, so there's a chance we just need more speed. There's some Elding fragments. Oh, wait. You know what? Hold on. If I take this all the way down, could I just jump on it? Well, this is annoying to get through this doorway. Okay. Then we grab it. I want to line it up with the staircase first, and then just throw it all the way down. Will this let me get the height I need? Hold on, hold on. We might be onto something here. The problem is I need to, like... I need to make that. I need to, like... I need to be quicker. Hold on. Let's turn it the other way. And then... Do I immediately go forward when I use it? Yes, I do. Get as far back as possible. I don't think I can make that. Let's just see if it is just... Get it right here and then jump up. No! I'm so close. I can make this, for sure. I don't know if this is the intended solution. There's no way you can't make this, though. Let me just get, like... I want to get, like, a slow start. You just can't jump quick enough after deploying this. Because you have to, like... Yeah, I mean... We're just so close, man. It's so disheartening to think, like... You're telling me you can't make that? No way. Well, not quite what I wanted. There we go. We made it. We get a Panacea level 3.
Looks valuable.
That actually gives me an idea for how to get that chest we missed down below. I tried just launching it into the wall, but it didn't really do anything. But I'm pretty sure the pieces stick as soon as you, like, hit them directly on a wall. I guess it's just like a fail-safe. We might try that back on the first floor here in a second. Yeah, it was definitely not just come up here. This was my other thought, was like, oh, maybe we just keep going up and eventually we'll make it. No, definitely not the way. All right, let's release this. Get some sparkling white sand. Then I want to go back over here. I want to try.
Let's go.
Because if I can get this, the only thing we're missing is the
Looks strong.
other chest. It hovers for a second. It gives me an idea. Grab this. Launch it over. Launch it over. Okay. What we're going to do... Gonna have this one right here. Then we want to launch this one. Like right here.
A treasure chest.
Yep, there it is. And there's another red crest. I definitely do not think we were supposed to do it this way. The fact that it gave me another red crest right there, that's wild. Well, let's go back up to, what was it, upper level 1? No, I mean, it was upper level 2. We'll just do this. We'll run all the way back down.
Let's go.
Open that red crest door we saw. And then we'll come back up and fight the boss. That'll be on the other side. So I'll just meet you guys back at the red crest door all the way at the bottom here. All right. Kind of sucks because there's a ton of enemies here, but I don't think I need to fight any of them. I think I can just run past. I'm quick enough. None of them will be able to hit me. Use our red crest on the door. Get inside here. And you can complete this already because you can get a different red crest. I was going to cheese it so hard. Dang it. If that guy had stayed up there, I could have just jumped up to him. That sucks. I need him on to hold that one. So let's reset. Hop up to here to grab this. Throw it there. And then grab our chest with Sin Soul Plus. Strength plus 12, defense minus 4. I can't release it. We'll just swap it for this one for now. There we go.
Valuable.
All right, that is all discoverables in this area grabbed. So now head up to upper level 2.
Okay.
Let's finish up the boss. I actually was not expecting this area to take so long. I thought this would be maybe 30 minutes. So we for sure are not going to have time to get much else done. Let's go ahead and do slow motion duration once again. And let's go ahead and save our game just in case. And then see what kind of boss we got. Hey, over there. Is that Canute in front of the runestone? Skeeter, we were beaten to the punch. What the? Did he set this up for us? Here we go. The Mokurkalf gear, Guardian of the Ancient Tower. So we know how this works, but I'm going to guess it probably wants us to use... It's going to throw bombs at us. I'm guessing that we are going to have to throw back at him. That way we utilize our new mana ability. There we go. Perfect block. We actually didn't get the... ooh, we shred. We didn't get the usual cool thing that happens whenever we get the perfect block, where it shows us the A button. And also, I think this enemy might... We might be able to just shred the shields without actually, doing anything crazy. I think we're a higher level than it. I wish I could see it. I don't know where its health level would be at. No, no, no. I hate electricity. That sucks. Yep. Grab and throw. There we go. We knew that's what it was going to be. Yeah, I can clearly see Adol's paralyzed. That's annoying. Do I have any paralysis curing? Really want to waste those? I mean, it just does a little bit less damage. We still get our abilities off, which is okay. Was this an enemy? There we go. Twin Vortex has reached 100% mastery. Was this an enemy that had a second shield? Like, did the first one have that? What a cool move. Perfect block, and then it breaks my shield. Shoot, we definitely needed to perfect block that a few times. He's actually paralyzed now, which is cool. Don't know how we did that. I don't think he's ever going to miss an attack, unfortunately, but trying to get the ice applied to him, that'd be cool. Ow. Crumble. Where'd you go? No. Pull the lightning balls as far away from him as possible. Come on. Cut this out. Why? Why are you spamming this move? Okay, here we go. There we go. Knock him down. Use our ice move a couple times, just for fun. Then start going crazy here. Okay, there we go. That is another one of the Minotaur bosses defeated. Oh, not bad at all. You made us deal with that thing on purpose, didn't you? Oh, could have sworn this was a competition. What foul is there in me using every option to my advantage? Skeeter, not a damn one. Sometimes I wonder if you're really fit to be a Norman. But I'll grant you that you've changed a little since last we met. That Adol the Red's doing by chance? Fine piece of work. I'm impressed. Moving on. The score now stands at 1-1. But seeing as you've already made the trip, why not give that runestone a look anyway? Adol here is practically bursting with curiosity. Alright, what is on our new runestone? Those who have come to be called mono-wielders, hailed high are we as Har's chosen warriors. That's a cool sword. To temper our skills, this tower we employ, but a further function does it fulfill withal. To stand sentry against one who seeks after us, for this purpose too was it in this place built. Yea, for seamless cycles of seasons on end, ever since quitting homeland haunted have we been. Of a surety shall, be it soon or late, pursuer pinpoint us and appear upon Oland. Whenceforth would follow the final objective, to exterminate in entirety us Normans. Might and main we need to muster in ourselves to save hope of turning that hunter to quarry. I am Ragnar the Red, he who raises prayer for the future of Normans, to say naught of mankind.
So the Normans were being chased by someone after losing their homeland? This is the first I've ever heard of that.
Piques your interest a bit, no?
Of course. Folks always said it was getting driven out of our northern homeland that led our people to take up lives of plunder. Grew up hearing that since I was just a tyke.
Makes you question who this pursuer feared by even the Normans could have been.
Now that I think about it, Shield Brother, you and Ragnar share the same title, huh?
Don't suppose it was Grimson's idea?
Huh? spot on guess there.
I wonder what happened to Ragnar next.
Keep exploring the island. We just may find that out. Along with the reason this place went under.
Is there something about Ragnar that you're holding out on us, Canute?
Oh? Is there? Either way, wouldn't you be better off looking into it for yourself? Grimson'd say the same in my shoes, I'm sure.
Well, you got him pegged there.
That brings an end to this round of the contest. The score now stands at 1-1. Come back once you picked up the skills needed to explore the next leg. If the mood strikes you, that is.
That next point's got our names on it.
Sure. We'll just have to wait and see.
The rune bangle shown directly. We get a Sin Star plus, strength plus 10, defense minus 3.
And that takes
And the EX quest has been completed. Hugo delivered a reward, Dominative Star. We get break plus 18. Yep, we're gonna go throw that on real quick. Let's go, because it doesn't really matter where we throw this one in at. Let's just swap out this break plus 3 and oh, I need a level 2 slot, huh? Okay, let's take off break plus 6 and throw on break plus 18. There we go. And now, with that done, I do want to make one last stop here on Oland Island over at... Oh, how do I go back? Do I have to go to the sea chart? That's how they get away with it. These are technically counted as 2 different areas, Midland and East End. We're going to go to the Colosseum, and I just want to see if any of these fights give me the black sand. That way I can use it for the next episode.
Take a break here.
I don't know if there will be any, so let's see.
Go ahead.
Colosseum. Really, duo battles is the only one I care about. Well, unfortunately, none of these currently give me the black sand. Oh, that's gonna be too difficult. Dang. Okay, well,
Come back and
no reason to do anything else then. Let's go ahead and make some more heal potion level 3s.
use it wisely. Okay.
And don't really need to make anything else.
Try not to get come back and
I guess we can increase our relationship with Astrid here. We'll worry about that later. We don't really care about it. So, hold on. What is this?
Gear up before our
We can now make lunchboxes here and enhance weapons and armor. Okay.
What's it? All set
Can I
to
do
go?
anything in here then? Oh! Treasure's locked. Treasure's locked. Nothing there. However, we can use our small steel key to unlock this chest for another Dominative Star. Break plus 18 again. I mean, wow is like the only thing I can think of here. I mean, this is technically our worst one, so let's swap this out for Dominative Star again.
Stop.
And there we go. With that, guys, I do think we are going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we do still have some optional things to do. However, we will finish it and have to go on with the main story. We do still have these 2 blue markers we do need to go check out. And then we'll make our way to Specular Bay. So, I will see you guys then.